The race for the White House is a knockdown fight to the finish, with Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump slugging it out on the campaign trail until voters make their final decision November the 8th. We're stepping back into the title boxing ring with former prize fighter and political analyst Ed Rollins. He's also the co-chair of Trump's Super PAC. And this week we're talking about preserving our democracy. Good morning to you.
Absolutely.
Before we get into the festivities here, a brand new New York Times CBS poll just came out. Trump and Hillary are tied at 40%. For the New York Times to say that before the convention, what does that say to you?
Well, it says that she's losing badly because she has spent $50–60 million against him spending nothing in the last several weeks trying to define him, and she's dead even.
All right, let's step into the ring right now. Let's bring down the microphone. And round one, Hillary versus Trump. Who's the bigger threat to democracy? You be the judge. Roll it.
Crooked Hillary Clinton is the secretary of the status quo. And wherever Hillary Clinton goes, corruption and scandal follow. Just look at her life. Our country needs change, and she will never give us change. Never, ever, ever.
This man is the nominee of the party of Lincoln. We are watching it become the party of Trump. And that's not just a huge loss for our democracy. It is a threat to it.
All right, Ed Rollins, round one goes to...
Trump clobbered her in this round. It is the party of Trump, and he raised several issues in that one. He basically talked about the incompetence, the conspiracy, the status quo. So I think he clearly won that round, reminding people of the director of FBI's comments.
Round two, trustworthiness. Watch.
If elected, Hillary Clinton would become the first president of the United States who wouldn't be able to pass a background check. Just look at what the FBI director said about her. Her misconduct is a disgrace and an embarrassment to our country.
And that is why I believe Donald Trump is so dangerous. His campaign is as divisive as any we have seen in our lifetimes. It is built on stoking mistrust and pitting American against American.
Okay, Ed, round two goes to...
Trump. He clobbered her again there. He basically, raised the issues of trustworthiness. A majority of Americans today don't think she's honest, reinforced even more so by the FBI report this week, with the FBI director clearly said she violated the statutes that are in existence, even though she wasn't indicted.
Okay. Round three, law and order.
We must maintain law and order at the highest level, or we will cease to have a country. I am the law and order candidate. Hillary Clinton, on the other hand, is weak, ineffective, pandering.
We see it in the violence that Donald Trump encouraged toward protesters at his rallies. He says that if he doesn't win in November, we, and again I quote, won't even have a country anymore. I do not know what he's talking about.
All right, round three goes to?
Well, she doesn't know what she's talking about, and I think the bottom line, being the law and order candidate in this environment is a very good place to be. He's on the side of the police, he's on the side of the military, he's on the side of the American public.
Okay, so it's unanimous.
Yes, this is the best week he had, and by the fact that he caught her in the New York Times poll just shows what a good week he had.
Well, and Hillary's had a terrible week given what the FBI director said and what they decided to do, and now, a majority of Americans say it looks like she and Lynch had a deal going through. That doesn't help her anywhere.
It doesn't help. It just reinforces that negative impression that people have of her not being honest.
Okay.
Take care. Thank you.
Boom, boom. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week.
Thanks.